Hey, what's good everyone? So as you know, I'm back to learning Korean, and last week I had my first session with a new lecturer, and after this last week's sessions we had a homework that asked us to read a poem by Yoon Dong-ji. It's titled Soshi. So I had the assumption that our lecturer recorded our entire classroom session, but he actually doesn't. What he does is he pre-records our lesson, like what our lesson is on, and then he uploads that as a complete separate lesson on his channel. So I'm going to link that, and you'll see how, if you're a beginner or interested in learning Korean, how to read this poem. And what he does is he teaches you word for word, like letter for letter, how to read the words, how they are written compared to how they are said out loud, and all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the poem how I'm able to do it as a beginner, and then I'm going to add a video of how native Koreans actually read the poem and how it should sound and how, you know, it should be pronounced. So the purpose of us having this homework was for us to just focus on pronunciation and focus on our reading. I don't think any of us know what the meaning of this poem is, or at least I don't know what the meaning of the poem is, and our lecturer was like, the meaning is not important for now, it's just for us to learn to read and for our mouths and our tongues to sort of be used to, you know, pronouncing Korean words, because we're not used to speaking Korean day to day, or at least I'm definitely not used to speaking Korean from day to day. So I'm gonna read the poem now. It's in my book. I'll try and, like, I'm not good with editing for now, but I'll try and sort of edit this in a way that you guys can also see it while reading, right? So here goes. The poem is called Soshi by Yoon Dong-ji, right? Yoon Dong-ju, sorry. So it says, 춥는 나가지 하늘은 우러러 한 점 부끄럼이 없기를 잎새에 있는 바람에도 나는 괴로워했다. 별을 노래하는 마음으로 모든 죽어가는 것을 사랑해야지. 그리고 한테 주어진 길을 걸어가야겠다. 오늘 밤에도 별이 바람에 스치운다. Right, and that's the end of the poem. So we actually had like 2 poems that we had to read, but since a lot of us in class, we actually just ended up reading the one poem. The other poem is called Chao Hwa Sang, also by Yoon Dong-ju, right? But I'm not going to read that because we didn't do it. It's now our homework for this week. It's our homework that we got this week for next week. So I'll read that next week if we get to read it, or I'll do whatever coursework we get and I'll record that, right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to link the video of how a native speaker would actually read this poem. I hope it's not too far off, but I'm still learning and I'm excited for this journey. Cheers.
죽는 날까지 하늘을 우러러 한 점 부끄럼이 없기를 잎새에 이는 바람에도 나는 괴로워했다. 별을 노래하는 마음으로 모든 죽어가는 것을 사랑해야지. 그리고 나한테 주어진 길을 걸어가야겠다. 오늘 밤에도 별이 바람에 스치운다.